Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Hope I'm meeting all of you in the best of health. Okay, today's topic is on the things sensitive skin should stay away from. Like in the past, sensitive skin wasn't really considered a skin type, but over time it's been considered a skin type, because right now we have 4 different skin types, like namely the oily skin type, the dry skin type, the normal skin type, and of course the sensitive skin type. And the sensitive skin type is relevant in all other skin types. Yes, the oily skin could be a sensitive skin type, the dry skin could be a sensitive skin type, and equally the normal skin could be a sensitive skin type. I know some of you might want to ask the question, how do I know if I have a sensitive skin type? To be honest with you, over time, over use of different products, you will get to find out if your skin is actually on the sensitive side or is actually on the normal side. You understand? So definitely over time, observation, and of course you will just get to know that you have a sensitive skin type. All right, in no particular orders, there are products that, to be honest with you, a sensitive skin type should watch out for them, should be careful not to apply them on the skin, because you might end up not getting the benefit of those products. You might end up getting the opposite of the benefit of those products, and that is not going to be really nice. In no particular order, I'm starting with chemical sunscreen. All right, most times people run away from mineral sunscreen. Why? Because they feel it gives a residue, like it leaves a white cast on the skin, it gives a residue. But to be honest with you, for me, if the product is properly formulated with the mineral sunscreen, like example of some mineral sunscreen I use in my own formulation personally, I use the titanium oxide or the zinc oxide. I use them both in my formulation of creams and formulation of lotions as well. So those mineral sunscreens are much more natural and much more friendly for the sensitive skin type. If you want to watch out for this, for some popular chemical sunscreens that a sensitive skin should run away from, you could see the avobenzone. Yes, avobenzone and the oxybenzone. Those are chemical sunscreens that are very popular in creams and lotions, you know, and so please look out for them. Another ingredient that the sensitive skin type should try to stay away from is the SLS. Yes, is a very strong foaming agent. Yeah, so it has this high ability to over cleanse the skin. And to be honest with you, if there's something a sensitive skin cannot compromise, is the oils or the sebum. The oils and the sebum is a natural, you know, when you hear the oils or sebum, is the natural oils that comes out from our skin, aside from the other ones we still layer on. Sure, you understand? So a sensitive skin should try to stay away from products like SLS. Products like SLS mostly are used in detergents. Yeah, they could also be used in shampoos, they could also be used in bath wash, which I'm just saying that a sensitive skin should try to stay away from them. And then a sensitive skin should also try to avoid too many products on the skin, because you have a sensitive skin, so you need to pay a lot of attention to details, to whatever it is you're putting on your skin. Don't just follow trend of layering. You know why I said so? Because when you use too many products, the one that your skin is sensitive to will be very difficult for you to find out. Like me personally, I'm going to bring up a video where you're going to see my skin routine, my skincare routine. Like nothing so much, a little goes a very long way. Necessity. What do I need? What do I not need? It's not just packing product, choking your skin, you know, suffocating your skin with product just because they said it. No, but you have to be very careful when you have a sensitive skin, so that less is more. So that if it's that scrub that is sensitive to your skin, you stop it, you discontinue immediately. If it's that lotion that is made sensitive to your skin, you discontinue immediately. If it's that soap that is made sensitive to your skin, you discontinue very fast. You know, as soon as possible, you discover. But you are laying so many products before you finally find out what product is sensitive to your skin. You might have caused so much harm to your skin. Yes, because if you think it's an oil and you stop that, it might not really be the oil. You might think it's a soap. You understand what I'm trying to say to you, and at the end of the day, you find out it's not the soap. So whatever is making your skin more sensitive is still in your routine, and you're using that. Your skin is getting more and more sensitive. Why? Because of too many products on the skin. But when you minimize your use of products, you try to use what is necessary. You try to use what we cater for the demand of your skin at that time. Now you easily find out when a certain product is being sensitive on your skin, like it's causing a lot of sensitivity on your skin. So sensitive skin type, I beg, stay away from using too many products. On my list is citrus extracts. Now what I mean by citrus extracts are mostly vitamin C. Yeah, ingredients were made from ascorbic or L-ascorbic or ascorbic palmitate. Yeah, these are ingredients you watch out for if you have a sensitive skin. It's bad enough that even if you have a normal skin, citrus extract, because they are very photosensitive, they could actually be detrimental to the skin. Then how much more if you have a sensitive skin? Do the math. Okay. All right, the third, of course, is the alpha hydroxide. I have a video where I spoke about chemical exfoliation and physical exfoliation, which I'll leave them in the description box. And chemical exfoliation has to do with a lot of alpha hydroxides or beta hydroxides. Now, when you have a sensitive skin, no matter the beautiful benefit of the chemical sunscreen, you have to still be very, very careful. Exactly, especially the alpha hydroxide. That's like the glycolic acids and the lactic acid. Honestly speaking, you have to be very, very careful with them when you have the sensitive skin. Then the fourth one on the list is preservatives. I have a video which I'll still link down again in the description box where I spoke about ingredients, some toxic ingredients you could find in skincare products, and there was a particular product I spoke about, which was the formaldehyde. All right, formaldehyde is a very strong preservative. So when I say preservative, don't get me wrong, there are some kind of preservatives that are very, very strong and they could be detrimental for the sensitive skin type. Even the paraben is another preservative that the sensitive skin type should run away from, and that's why you see some products that they make friendly for sensitive skin, they will tell you paraben free. That some of them could be skincare products, some of them could even be hair care products. I don't know, observe, you see the right paraben free now, because a lot of people now sensitive skin type is could be sensitive to paraben, so they try to let you know that okay, that is not in existence. You could watch out for good preservatives like the ethanol, Jamal Plus, Optifen. I think those ones are not bad, even though they are still, but those ones are much more better for the sensitive skin to tolerate. And then another ingredient that sensitive skin should tolerate, should run away from, sorry, not tolerate, could actually be intolerant, is fragrance. I'm sorry, like, you know, some people, like, they are so crazy about the fragrance of a lotion or a cream or whatever, but let me tell you, sometimes the harsh chemicals that are hidden behind fragrance, you just don't want to know. Personally, I don't formulate with fragrance. Whatever foundation I make, I don't formulate with fragrance except soap. And the reason why I use fragrance and soap is because of the saponification process of making soap involves a lot of heat. Yes, very heat, like very high heat, if you know what I'm trying to say to you. And so in the process of saponification, the soap, in the process of saponification in soap making, I mean, it kind of discredits the fragrance. So that's why I feel kind of comfortable using fragrance in my soap, or in my lotions, in my creams, in my scrubs. I don't use fragrance. If I must use if I must add fragrance like to that formulation, is mostly the essential oil, which that is another ingredient to tell the sensitive skin to be careful of. Okay, let me tell you something about essential oils. Essential oils are amazing, super amazing. So people will say essential oil is like one medicine, or let's say is a 3 or 8-in-1 medicine in a bottle. Like, don't get me wrong, that is how nice essential oils are. That is how beneficial essential oils are to the skin. But don't forget that this Spotify is natural, this Spotify is beautiful, this Spotify has good benefit, does not mean that you cannot overdose on them, or does not mean there are wrong ones that should not be used on a sensitive skin. Now, when you have a sensitive skin, to be honest with you, don't be scared, but the truth is that you need to treat your skin like a baby skin. You need to be very, very careful. Like, I don't know how, it's not like a sensitive skin is like a disease, or no. But what I'm just trying to say is that it's the fact that you're sensitive to something. It's just like people that have allergy. You're allergic to something, so you're very, very careful to avoid those things that you're allergic to. So the same thing too for the skin. Those things that your skin are allergic to, those things that your skin are sensitive to, you have to watch out for them. Even if you don't know them specifically, there are certain things that you should try to avoid because they could provoke more sensitivity in your skin. And especially for those that are light skinned, before you know anything, they begin to have rashes, they begin to have inflammation, and for God's sake, those are very, very uncomfortable conditions that no skin type, sensitive or even normal skin, want to be exposed to. But then, of course, the sensitive skin type, of course, which is the topic of today, should watch out for. So I think basically I have mentioned some few things that sensitive skin should watch out for. Don't just jump into unnecessary DIYs without knowing your skin type. That's one very important thing I need to add at the end of this video. Be very careful with the kind of DIYs you follow. Yes, either the ones you do in the house or the ones you watch. Just be very, very careful, because whoever is doing that DIY might not be of the same skin type as you are. So you have to be very careful following some DIYs. You need to be detailed, find out more details about that DIY, and then know about more about your skin, and then you know what DIYs to pick up, or what ingredient to pick up, or what ingredient not to pick up, or what ingredient to look out for in your beauty products. It's beauty we want, as I always say, not sickness. Yes, so thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like my videos, share my videos if you can, and see you in another video.